Welcome, Cancer and Cancer Cross Watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. Of course, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you're all I was going to say safe and healthy, but I mixed the words together. So I hope you are all safe and healthy and that you had a great New Year's Eve. So we do have the Three of Cups here to start off for you guys. And it does feel like you were celebrating with somebody here. It feels like there's just something a little bit strange about it, if that makes sense. So just a second. What's the good about this? And that's the bad. Ah, crap. Of the Five of Pentacles. So the good is the Tower reversed, and the bad is the High Priestess. Oh, sorry. So, Cancer, here's the thing. It doesn't feel like anything happens, but something feels off. It's like your spidey senses are tingling, something doesn't feel right. You may not be able to put your finger on exactly what it is. You may not find out what it is right away. You may not find out what it is, but something's off. Something feels like you're not in the loop. Feel like you're suspicious that there's something. You seem to feel that there's a suspicious amount of camaraderie between two people. And I feel like you are, it's almost like you're kind of at war with yourself between like, am I being too suspicious? Or is this my intuition? What can you tell us about what's in Cancer's heart? Five of Swords. Can I ask you a question? Cancer, may I ask why you are looking into a situation that you've already checked out of? I feel like regardless of the fact that you maybe don't have the tangible proof that you need, I feel like you've already checked out of this connection. I feel like you've already made the decision that you're going to get out of it. It just feels like you haven't quite, it's almost like you're either waiting for the right time or you're waiting for that that final nail. I feel like you're just waiting for them to trip up here. Hold on for a second. I feel like you also may be feeling like you're being called in a different direction, that something's kind of pulling you this way. And I feel like you are just kind of waiting for a reason to exit stage left. You know what it feels like? I feel like you are on your way out the door to something that I feel like you might not realize how much better it will be when you get there. It feels like you kind of have to take a little bit of a leap of faith here. But I feel like you're going to make it no matter what happens. I was going to say, what's going on with these other ones? Holy crap. I do want to say, I don't know what's happened between you and these people that have made you feeling, or that you're feeling a bit suspicious about, but I do feel, Cancer, that it feels that they do love you. I feel like they do have affection for you. It just feels like it's a bit of a farewell here between the three of you. And I feel like there's a message here. It's almost like whatever the connection is between the two of you, I feel like you've got everything that you're going to get out of that relationship. And I feel like if you are feeling like you're on your way out the door, I feel like you don't need me to say anything about that. It just feels like you are wondering if you're doing, hold on for a second. You're just waiting for the right time. And what to expect or any final advice. It's going to make sure nothing else moved over. I can't tell. Okay. So we got the Four of Swords with Death at the bottom of the deck. So, Cancer, I feel like you might be having some strange dreams. I feel like you might be experiencing some, it's like you might be having certain thoughts that don't match how you feel. It's like you might think sad thoughts, but there isn't an emotional connection to it, if that makes sense. It's almost like um, you're kind of sweeping up after a long day and you're kind of emotionally checked out from it, right? So it's like you're doing it, but when you're done sweeping, you go to do the dustpan thing, and it's like you realize that you weren't even paying attention and you swept the whole floor because you were kind of off in your own thoughts. But again, it doesn't feel like there's any emotional connection to it. I feel like you may have wanted to leave this situation for a while. It's like you were just kind of waiting for a reason to cut ties here, and I feel like I feel like either you get the reason. I feel for some of you, you just might be like, time's up, and kind of exit. And it doesn't feel like it's, if that's how it happens, it doesn't feel like it's an affront to these people. You're trying to this or that. I feel like you're just kind of, you're ready to move on. You're just kind of done. It's almost that energy of like maybe you are, it's your last semester of school or something like that, and you're about to kind of go on to something different. And it feels like there are people that are a couple of years behind you in school. Maybe they were your roommates. This is obviously going to be really specific, but it's the energetics of it if it's not the actual situation. And like they're a couple of years behind you in school, so they're going to be there for a while, but it's time for you to move on. Of course, they don't want you to leave, but I feel like they also understand that they can't hold on to you any longer. So I think I'll leave it there, Cancer. I wish you a wonderful 2023, and we will see you in the next one. Much love. Bye.